Problem splitting cream with my team.
Put on my makeup.
Kick it, bitch. Check my pitch.
Hi, I'm Alana Joy.
I'm Danielle.
Hi, my name is Veronica.
I grew up in New York. I came to LA for two reasons. I wanted to get as far away from my mother as humanly possible, and I wanted to pursue my dreams.
What's your dream?
I grew up in Irvine, California. LA was like the closest city, close enough to home, but far enough to be away.
I'm from Ontario, Canada, and I've been living in LA for 6 years. I'm the youngest of 3 children. I have 2 older brothers who still live in Canada. My mother came here because she married an American man, so I decided, hey, why wouldn't I want to move to LA if I had the opportunity? So I've been here since, and I love it.
I was emancipated by the time I was 15, and so I've had a very different life than most people. I'm the oldest of 7 kids. I am getting to know some of my siblings in the past few years, but didn't get to know them for most of their lives so far, which sucks. Maybe one day we'll get into all that.
I'm first generation Cuban American, so pretty much like almost every stereotype that goes along with that is fair to be used to describe my family. My parents are divorced, and I was primarily raised by my mother. I recently got reacquainted with my father. He remarried a woman that's about like 3 years older than me, and he has a daughter now that is almost a year old, which is kind of weird because she could be my daughter.
I would describe Veronica as a sweet person who has a lot of patience.
Hate you.
But definitely stands up for things that she believes in, and loves dogs. Definitely stands up for what she believes in, and is a very hard worker.
How would you
And a really big slut.
You just call me a slut. Thanks.
I'm joking. I describe Alana as being a very good, loyal, true friend. I think out of everyone I've met, she's probably one of the most loyal. She'll definitely stand up for who she believes in and what she believes in, sometimes to a very serious degree that might get herself in trouble sometimes.
Say hello to my little.
But she still does it and doesn't give a fuck.
Danielle is one of my best friends. I've known her for years. She is honest and loyal and has your back. She has her own way of doing things, but she really is a classy girl. We've seen each other through a lot, and I think we have a real deep understanding of the way that we both think. She's one of the few friends that I can literally take to any party with any other clique, and she'll fit in. I've become friends with Veronica over this past year, and she is very fun, and I relate to her a lot. We're similar in some ways, and then fundamentally different in others, but I think that we enrich each other in the ways that we relate. And I have a great time with her. I really do.
Danielle is mature, very, very mature for her age, actually.
Bravo, she had her own solo, goddammit, she had her own solo.
That's all. You're welcome.
And she seems to be very responsible and someone that I can count on. And Danielle is one that is at the same level as me when it comes to responsibility and professionalism. Alana is a very passionate person. You know, she's very driven. She's a go-getter. She's a hard worker. When you think of Alana, you think of someone that gets the job done.
Right now I work in entertainment, in television more specifically. I work for G4 primarily. It's a television network. If you're unfamiliar, it's basically for males ages 12-ish to like, we have guys who are working there who are 40 and still love our content. But it's basically everything nerd. And then I also work for E, which is pretty much the exact opposite of that. And a bit with style.
I have worked as a buyer, a production manager for a line of event dresses. I've done merchandising and everything underneath that for years. I started writing a fashion blog a few years ago. I would like to finish my album this year and start doing shows.
So I pretty much got my first job like working at a yogurt store when I was 14, and I got fired because I lied about my age. I started my own company about like 5 years ago, I want to say. It was a t-shirt line. I didn't really know what I wanted to do with my life. Going on road rules kind of like totally took me off my path. And, like, I really haven't ever really dealt with like a real boss in my adult years.
Like a wide range of music. I never really stick to one.
I love music. My favorite artists lately are Adele and MGMT and Beirut and Santo Gold and MIA. They have really eclectic music tastes because I listen to a little bit of everything. I really do, except for country, and I think everybody says that.
Obviously the 80s, but I like even like easy listening tunes. Like it, you know, like my mom used to listen to it on like Coast 103 when I was young. Like I definitely still, like I will sing along to Kenny Rogers, which is pretty embarrassing.
I really love Basketball Diaries, though I haven't seen it in quite a few years, but growing up, I really love that movie.
To be honest, I'm not really like a big movie person. I mean, I am, but again, I'm not, because I always seem to fall asleep in it. I have narcolepsy. That's another thing about me. Like, I will fall asleep, like, turn off the lights, turn on a movie, and I am out within 2 seconds.
My favorite director is Darren Aronofsky. Pie and Requiem for a Dream are like two of the best movies, I think. I also really love There's Something About Mary. No, I'm kidding. Actually, I'm not crazy about that movie.